Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Eagles in Digital Business, a
Oh,
Candy Chit Chat with Mosunmola and Sandy.
Andy.
So, so today we're diving into a topic that's close to the heart of many career women. So, how to shift from saying that's not for me to confidently starting your journey as a digital entrepreneur. But before we dive into our topic, let's introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy, and I'm the face of the Facebook business page, Sandy Caballero, Sandy to Empower Lives. I'm originally from Panama, but I currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner.
My name is Mosunmola, the face behind mosoconsult.com. I'm a healthcare worker. Actually, I'm an MRI and mammo specialist. And I am a seasoned worker as well. And I am a digital business owner.
Thank you, Mosunmola. We also want to remind everyone that every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinar. So it happens every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. So if you want to start your online business and start earning online, you can register in any of the websites that appears on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to cash the webinar to watch the same webinar that we have watched and that all members in our community have watched that has changed so many lives and it keeps changing lives. So let's see were the panelists, the hosting panelists from last Thursday's webinar. Okay, so our hosts were Chris and Karen. So Chris is a former firefighter and Karen is a former elementary vice principal. And our first panelists are two sisters, so Ashley and Cherie. Ashley is a professional athlete, and Cherie is a behavior specialist. We also have Brenda, a former insurance broker, and we have PB, a retired nurse who retired at the age of 45. We also have Josh, a real estate investor, and we also have Melody, a client service analyst, Milena, a pharmacy associate, and Michelle, an HR generalist, and Warren, a project management. So as you see, we have all different walks of life that took that leap of faith to start their online business. So if you want to catch up this replay, you just have to register in the website that will appear on the screen. And also, just want to mention that the replay has subtitles in any languages, and our live webinars have subtitles now in 5 languages. So that's Spanish, Tagalog, French, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So so what you have to do is just if you want to catch the replay, just register in our website that appears on the screen. Okay, so we are here to inspire and guide you. So grab a cup of coffee and let's chat. Okay, so how many of you thought you like you say to yourself, I could never do that, or that's just not for me, you know? Some of us used to feel the same way too. So, but let us tell you, okay? So every successful journey starts with the first step, even when you're full of doubts, because it's normal. Sometimes we're gonna have doubts, but we have to overcome those doubts. Okay, so today's in the topic is kickstarting your journey. So from career woman to digital entrepreneur. So, what are we going to be talking today? So, we're going to be talking about breaking the myth, and we also are going to be talking about addressing the pain points. So, let's start with breaking the myth. So when we are talking about breaking the myth, we're going to talk first about discussing the doubts. So, that's our first point. So many women think that, they usually say, I don't have the skills or I'm too busy with work and family. Does that sound familiar? I'm pretty sure that you might relate to what I just say. So these are valid concerns, but they're not roadblocks. So there's challenges that can be overcome. So here's a little quote for you. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. So don't let your doubts take over, what it can change for you, because really those doubts, you can overcome those doubts and do the things that you thought that you couldn't do. So what do you think, Sis Mosmala? But before we go, let me see here. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, it's very normal to have doubts. But then when the doubt keeps you glued to a spot, I mean, if the doubt keeps you inactive and just staying inside the box of norm, that is when it is bad. Actually, today, you pardon me a little bit, I'm at a restaurant. We are here to celebrate one of us. She's one of us, and she's relocating back to the Philippines. She's working here in New Jersey, in USA, and because the business has given her that leverage, she doesn't need to worry about
Oh, I think we lost her a bit. She is on location, so that's why, her internet might not be so good. But she is talking about one of our members in the community who actually, hopefully, we might hear her story. She was a caregiver. Her husband was an IT. Uh, he works as an IT, and they used to live here in Canada, and they relocated to the United States. So when they moved to the United States, she needed to take care of her kids because, when they tried to look for daycare, it was too expensive. It was more than she was making. So then she decided to stay at home and take care of the kids. But at the same time, she wanted to be able um, to you know to supplement the husband's income. So then she started to look around, and that's how she found this opportunity. So she also, she didn't speak English very well. So those doubts that you are thinking, like, oh, I cannot do it because I don't speak English very well, or I don't have the knowledge, you know, those doubts, you can overcome those doubts. So she's just an example of that. She didn't speak very good English, uh, and now she speak English, and the other thing is, like, she's very successful today. Just to say, she purchased two properties in the United States, and lately she purchased a property in Canada, and now she's gonna be relocating. That's what Mosunmola was saying. She's relocating to the Philippines, where she's gonna be living over there, and she's gonna be paying, the private school for her kids over there. Um, so she has three properties, plus the one in Philippines. So just to so you have an idea how, when you shift your mind to, yes, I can do this, I can overcome those doubts, you can change your life. And that's what she did. She didn't speak English very well, but she wanted to do something that she can do while taking care of her kids at home. So that's what she did. She focused on that, and that was her goal. And today, she's very successful. So she's one of the stories that we have here in the community. I mean, there's so many stories. What else we have? Well, we have, for example, another leader is a couple. When they were full of that, they lost their place where they were living, but they had a goal in mind. They wanted to change their life. They also, the girl wanted to retire her parents. Um, so all these dreams that they had. So she was skeptical. Okay, her husband was more, more entrepreneur in that aspect, but she was very skeptical. So he has to convince her. And the reason why she was skeptical is because they tried so many businesses before. I think they failed in 24 businesses before actually succeeding on this one. Um, so that was the reason why she was very skeptical, because she didn't want it to fail again into another uh, business. But here is the thing, from all those business that you fail or anything that you fail in life, those are stepping stone to get closer to be more successful. Those are stepstone that will teach you lessons that you can implement on your next one. So because of those fails that they had on their businesses, they learn some things and now they implement it in this one. So yeah, she was skeptical at the beginning, but then after that, uh her husband say, okay, so let me ask you this. If you stay in the same place, would you see yourself in the same place for next 5 years? So if that's the case, then we need to do something. And that's what she thought about it. And she said, yeah, okay, we gotta do something. So that's when she decided to go with her husband on taking that leap of faith. And today, they reached so many milestones. So the first one that they reached is they were able to pay all their debts that they had. So that was the first one. The second one they did was buying their house. And last year, they were able to pay their, I think it was last year, they were able to pay, their mortgage completely. So now they're mortgage free. And lastly, no, it wasn't last year. It was the year before. So we just finished 2024. It was the year 2023. And then on the at the end of the year, 2022, sorry. Um, no, 2023. I'm so mixed with the years. 2023, at the end of year 2023, she was able to reach her other goal, which was to retire her mother from working. So on her birthday, she made a surprise party for her, and on that surprise party for her, she gave the gift, the saying that she was no longer need to work, she can retire, and then she was able to retire her mom. And then this past year, they traveled to the Philippines. They traveled to Japan and all the different areas, because of this business they were able to do that. So this is just few of the examples that I can tell you, how this business uh, can change life if you shift that mindset. Go back to you, Mosunmola.
So quickly finish my presentation so that before the network, because I'm actually at a restaurant and the
Yeah.
network is not very good here.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll put the
can I have
presentation
the
on
slide?
the screen.
Yes, yes. Okay, so from a healthcare worker, a digital to a digital entrepreneur. So next slide. Okay, who am I? I'm actually a child of God. Like I introduced myself because that before that I've been a healthcare worker of several decades. Yes, I am a child of God, first and foremost, a favored one. I'm a seasoned healthcare worker, MRI and mammography specialist. Next slide, please. So, what are those things? What are those things that are my pain points? Pain points that made me to look for a plan B. Well, in my profession, I actually love my job. I've always been happy working. But then I discovered that I have to do multiple work shifts, work with multiple agencies, always thinking of how much I'm going to get, how much is going to be in the pay check, and I have to do long commutes to work because I just need to take care of myself, pay my bills, and also take care of my people back home. As immigrants, we cannot forget our people. We still remember home, and the responsibilities are much. The prices are going up, and the paycheck is not meeting up. So, next slide, please. Next slide. So, I now realize that with all the work that I'm doing, there is no room for self-care because I just keep working 16 hours, 12 hours every day. Where is the room for self-care? And I lost quality family time. When I mean, like every other career person, as the husband is going in, the wife is coming out, we hardly meet, and the children, they will be asleep or they have carers. And then what I have just seen is that I just work, I eat, I doze. I will not call it sleep, because when you want to sleep and you just lie down, you are watching you are waiting for the alarm clock to wake you up, and things like that. No recreation, no end to bills payments. So I just need to have something doing. Okay, next slide. So what is the myth? The myth is that we were brought up with employee mindset. We were told to go to school, get good degree. I have 2 degrees, and get work. The impression is that you get good degrees so that you get good employment. It is true, but it doesn't have to stop at that. There is more and more that we can do apart from just working, making money, and I mean, eat, and then even the clothes that you buy, you do not really have the time to wear them. Now, for instance, today I'm at a restaurant now. I'm enjoying with my business partners. But in those days, I wouldn't be able to do it. I will be counting how much money I will be losing by not going to work. So there is nothing that says you cannot be the employer of yourself, that you cannot own a side hustle, that you cannot earn extra income without having to work in an unhealthy way. Actually, when we think we can't do something, that is self-sabotage. And self-sabotage is the worst destiny robber. Next slide, please. So I just want to talk about this couple. This is Coach Nauraj and Powdell. They've been married for several years, several decades. Coach Nauraj is actually a seasoned realtor, and the wife, Powdell, is a cosmetologist. They are from Nepal. But with all the corporate work, with all the jumping up and down and so on, the two of them, they could never have been able to afford this vacation. They just returned in 45 days. I call it honeymoon. 45 days non-break holiday, vacation. They traveled to so many countries, different countries. They were able to enjoy themselves. Both of them are in this business. If the business is not good, if the business is not legitimate, how can husband and wife be in it and they left their jobs? They are in it. And on the poster that we just read to you, the last set of panelists, you see Chris and Karen, they are couple. You see PB and Josh, they are also couple. How can PB be able to retire from a nursing career, nursing in the US, nursing career at age 45? It is because of this business. And she and her husband, they are in it. If it is not going to generate good income for them, the two of them will not be in it. So this is what we are saying, that this business is an eye opener, and it is something that anybody can do out there. Next slide, please. Okay, and me, this is me at a get together at Christmas, and also at one of my 3 cruises that I was able to attend last year. You can imagine me that will never be able to spare any hour without being at my job, because I will be counting the income that I will get, because I will be counting how will I be able to make my payments. But now I was able to spend time away from the work. And I've dropped all those hours now. to just regular hours. I'm still working because Rome was not built in a day. I am still working because all those people that have quit their job, they don't start the business today and quit tomorrow. They built it. And I am building my own too. I'm able to relax more. I'm able to be refreshed. I'm happier. Today, I'm at a restaurant. I don't want to get up again because I don't want the network to disturb me again. But I mean, my business partners are here and we are relaxing together. So this is what we are calling you into. Next slide, please. Okay, so why not you too? What we provide is a proven tool that is helping over 200,000 day-to-day people from different cultural and career backgrounds to be the CEO of themselves, to hold their future in their hands, and to be able to work in a healthy way. You can say you are a mom at home. Mom at home, they have this ability to organize a lot of things. They are very resilient. So don't look down on yourself. And there is no tool that we do not provide. The computer skills, we have proven tools that has helped ordinary day people. In fact, the person that we are here to celebrate today, she was working, and eventually when she had her children, she could not work. She had to be at home, and she started this business. Now she's going relocating back to the Philippines with her family because this business has provided enough income for them to be able to live amongst their people. And now I'm praying the same too, that I will recruit. There is no place like home. No matter where you are, there is no place like home. So this is what we are calling you into. Now, next slide, please. We have this, we are proving
We're,
tools. You will provide you with a mentor and a coach. We have the
she's Mosunmola. Sorry to interrupt. For some reason, your audio is not. It's getting cut off. Your audio. Are
oh,
you
you are not
using?
hearing me.
Yeah. Are you using like AirPods or something like that?
I'm not using anything. I'm talking
Oh,
direct to the phone.
okay.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah. Now I can.
Okay,
Yes.
we offer this user friendly video based training that is very, 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 very user friendly and easy to follow. We only need you to bring coachable mind. Yes, and you will have a mentor and a coach. Your domain will be set up for you. And we have so many things to offer. This is what we have: an automated system, and we are holding your hand to give you this global business. We are not MLM, we are not pyramid. So this is what we're talking about. Next slide, please. So there are different categories of people. Some people will just sit down at the bottom of the ladder and they will say, no, I cannot do it. They won't even look into it. They will just make up their mind that they cannot do it. And the next person is looking up at those who are already doing it and saying, oh, I can't. And he's just sitting down, thinking in his mindset that he cannot do it. The next person is saying, I want to do it. And therefore he sits up, ready, looking at the example of those that have gone ahead. And now this person is thinking and is saying, how can I do it? Yes, that is the mindset that we need. Then the next person puts his step on the ladder and saying, I am going to try. And the next person say, yeah, I can do it. By the time you look at everything, the package is doable. And you see that person on top of the ladder saying, yes, I did it. You too, you can do it. if you only have that right mindset. So, what are we talking about? Next slide, please. So, be an action taker. Your dreams are worth taking a chance on. Imagine having a healthy work life balance. Imagine leaving a worthy legacy for your loved ones. Next slide, please. You can do it. See the unstoppable ego mounting up the stairs, not looking back, not looking around, just determined to get to that success line on the top. That is you, that is me. You only need to lift up your legs, move your muscles, and you'll be able to do it. God bless you. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step in the right direction. We are inviting you to the stage. Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah. Thank you, Mosunmola. So yeah, so like we share, Mosunmola's story. We share some of the stories. So um, she also addressed some of the pain points, like that's not for me. Why? So if you shift your mindset, instead of saying that's not for me, shift it to why not me. So if you ever thought that, that's not for me, ask yourself, why not? This business provide all the training and support you need, as Mosamola mentioned it. So you don't need prior experience, just the willingness to learn and grow. So, what are the actionable tips to start? Well, the first step is sign up to our free webinar. So sign up to our website that appears on the screen to register for that free webinar session. Or you can reach out to learn more. So it's risk free. So you can, put in the comments also that you want more information. So we're happy to answer to those questions. Also, number two, connect with your mentor. So once you have taken that leap of faith and you have started your online business, then the next step is connect with your mentor. So having someone guide you makes all the difference. So, and that's something that I love about our community. We have this support. We have a global online community support that is 24/7 available for you because of the global online community. So we also have, a mentor and a coach that will be guiding you. So connect with your mentor for that. The third one is leverage your current skills. Hi.
We are having a live session. See, we are here celebrating one of us, and we are at the restaurant here. So, you see,
Yeah, nice.
yes,
Hi. Yeah, so the other one is leverage your current skills. So no matter what your background is, you bring valuable skills to the table. So it doesn't matter if you don't have any skills at all. You got something that you can bring to your business, to the community. So um, you don't need to have anything because everything is provided to you. Tools, the training, the video-based training, the mentor and coach. So you got everything. So so the next one is so your dreams are worth
yes.
taking a chance, worth taking a chance. So imagine a life where you have the freedom to work from anywhere. So that means more time with your loved ones and financial independence. So if you remember the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, would today be your first step? So think about that. So you want to drop in the comments if you're ready to explore this opportunity or ask us any questions about what we talked today in our live. We will love to hear about your thoughts. So let us know in the comments. Now, if this resonates with you, don't hesitate to reach out and let's chat, about how this business could change your life. So just like it did for us and so many others. So I just want to mention for our next topic, because we have arrived to the end of this topic. So, our next topic is we're going to be talking about breaking barriers and overcoming the I don't have money. So stay tuned for that one. So now, if you want to learn how you can start your online business, just have to register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the same webinar that we have watched that has changed so many lives. So, what are you going to be seeing in the webinar? Well, you're going to see how our business plan works, and also you're going to hear from testimonials from panelists that are going to be sharing, why they decided to start their online business, and also how this online business has transformed their lives. So let's see who were our hosts and panelists from the last replay from last Thursday's webinar. So these are the panelists who are going to be sharing, why they decided to start their online business and how this business has transformed their lives. So let's start. Our host is Chris. He is a former fighter, and Karen is a former elementary vice principal. We also have our first panelist, which is two sisters. It's Ashley and Cherie. So Ashley is a professional athlete, and Cherie is a behavior specialist. We have Brenda, a former insurance broker, and we also have PB and Josh. So PB is a retired nurse who retired at the age of 45, and Josh is a real estate investor. We also have Melody, a client service analyst, and Melina, a pharmacy associate. We also have Michelle, an HR generalist, and Warren, a project management. So as you see, we have from all different walks of life, but they decided to take that leap of faith. They decided to change their mindset into looking for a better opportunities for them and for their family. So if you want to do that, make sure that you register into our website to watch this free webinar. So now the replay webinar has subtitles in any languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: so that's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So we have arrived to the end of our live. So we want to say thank you to all the viewers who have watched us today. And for those watching the replay, also thank you to our followers. Thank you so much for being part of our journey and for believing in us and for all your support. So saying that, we want to say thank you and have fun, Mosunmola, on the gathering that you guys having over there.
Come and join me with the fun.
Nice.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being part of this journey. And we want to be part of your journey too. God bless you.
Yes. Yes, thank you, everyone. And until the next episode of the Eagles in Digital Business, a Candid Chat with Mosunmola and Sandy.
And Sunday.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching and God bless you all. Bye, Mosunmola. Enjoy it.
Bye. Thank you.